I'm Danielle, the founder and CEO of Athletesia, and welcome back to another video where I'm going to take you through the second Proto for the sports bra and leggings, just so you can see how it evolved, but also some of the issues that cropped up with this set. So first things first, we were able to achieve full black, which is absolutely brilliant because, as you know from the first video, we had an issue on that front. But then also when it comes to the logos, it was a case of going back and re-looking at that design and saying, no, Athletesia is not about being loud. It's not about having these loud logos everywhere, because that's not what the Athletesia woman wants. She wants to be able to use her own self-expression when she wears each piece. And she does it in a way which is completely unique to her. So yes, there is that element of ensuring that there is that branding there, but it's done in a way which is subtle versus loud. So in terms of the leggings, and I'll just go through each one. So when it came to the leggings, we got to a really good place in terms of fit, but I've got a funny story about this. So number one, I wear and test absolutely everything, as you should, and then also wash it. There is actually a story regarding the design, but I'm going to leave that for 2026 when we've actually got the final set ready. So I actually wore this to go and work out. So I done Reform Pilates. I then done a strength training session and I done cardio. And then I got downstairs to the changing room and I sat on the sofa. And when I sat on the sofa, I was like, what the hell is happening? Like, what's happening behind me in my bum area? And literally, it was because I was sweat, you sweat, but it literally came through on the sofa. And I was like, what the hell? So immediately I went to my manufacturer and I'm like, look, I don't know what's going on here, but something is up with this fabric because this was not the plan. There's no way that I should be sweating through this fabric like this, and it shouldn't be showing up when I get up from the seat. So that was a really major issue that needed to be corrected, and we are not there yet. So as I shared, 2026 is when I'm really going to be honing in and focusing on leggings. So outside from, the fabric and then also the other points that I've mentioned, it was just a case of re-looking at the stitching. So whilst you may see that, it is a little bit rigid, like it's got a little bit of a pattern there, actually it sits really comfortably on the body. So there wasn't that stitching issue that we had within the first set, which is really great. And then also when it came to the scrunch at the back, it needed to be improved on. It was something that was super visible, but in a really unattractive way. And one of the things that I just want to highlight with this, I actually asked the community, I said, when it comes to leggings, do you prefer a scrunch or no scrunch? And a lot of people were like, look, we prefer a scrunch. When it comes to the final round of the leggings, it's going to be very different in terms of the look, feel, and approach. So that's something that I just want to get across, because you'll hear a lot of me talking about, messaging for Athletesia and what Athletesia stands for. When it comes to the sports bra, I have to say, I was super happy with this. Number one, we adjusted the style of it, and I am in love with this. I actually wear it now to go and work out because I still test it all the time. But there was one major issue, and that was the front. Like literally, when this is on, all of this is out. And I was just like, okay, yeah, I'm kind of comfortable with that and I can get down with that, but there's going to be a lot of people who aren't going to be. And so this needs to be less open. And also in terms of just looking at the length of the leggings, where they come up to, and then also the sports bra, those were also key points. So you're not seeing the final set as part of this. This is going to evolve, and it is going to evolve in the most beautiful way, especially regarding the story that I've got behind it to share, because the other issue as well was the design. And because it's black, you can't see the design elements on the back, perfection, on the front, completely wrong. And then on the sports bra as well, I was like, Yeah, that's not what was in the tech pack. So these are just some of the things that can crop up as part of this process, but everything is figure outable and it can be corrected. So I am seriously looking forward to bringing a leggings collection to you in 2026 and having your feedback on that as well in terms of what you want, because my aim is to design and craft the best leggings ever. So thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I look forward to welcoming you to the next one.